Now today we are in District 23 right here in Bukit Panjang to show you a 5-room unit here standing at a size of 119 square meters or 1280 square feet, where we are just 2 LRT stations from the downtown line at Bukit Panjang MRT station and just a 5-minute drive away from the major malls, Hillion Mall as well as Bukit Panjang Plaza. Now if you are a Bukit Panjang lover, I don't think you want to miss this out. Let's go. Now before we show you the unit itself, let us just dive into some facts regarding our unit that we're selling here. This house is standing at 119 square meters or 1280 square feet. Completed in 1999, remaining lease of 73 years left. For our block, there are a total of 21 levels and of course there are 6 units in total for each level, and we are tucked in this corner right here that gives you unparalleled privacy. There are 4-room, 5-room and executive apartments in this block. Our unit is a 5-room flat, which is the lowest in terms of numbers when it comes to proportion as compared to the other layout types. In terms of location wise, we are at Jelapang Road, which is part of the bigger Bukit Panjang estate itself. In terms of food, amenities, you have plenty of those within walking distance, and of course we have the major malls, which is Hillion Mall as well as Bukit Panjang Plaza, which we will share in more later. And next we'll touch on BB floor plan analysis. Now, because of land scarcity in Singapore, HDB has been building smaller 5-room units across the years. So we have these 2 segregations in terms of categories. Now, if you look at the post-2000s era, you tend to see a lot more 5-room units that were built from sizes ranging between 109 to 113 square meters. Before that, you tend to see a lot more larger 5-room flats like the one we have today, which is at 119 square meters. Enclosed kitchens right at the back, which we will show you later, which is larger than what you mostly see today in 5-room units. They are of course newer. Our unit has a fully enclosed kitchen area with the yard and bathroom at the back, which I think is perfect for those who cook often. And of course, having a very regular squarish layout gives you a very sizable living and dining area. We have 3 bedrooms at the corner of the house, 1 master room and 2 common bedrooms. The master bedroom comes with its own ensuite bathroom, and last but not least, you also have a dedicated storeroom right in the middle of your 2 common bedrooms. Alright, so now enough of facts, let's move into the home tour proper. And when you come into this unit, you can immediately feel the massive size of this home, given that you don't have corridor space when you're going to the bedrooms. And of course, before the 2000 eras is where you can see a living dining of this size. Just look at it. And why HDB decided to build smaller 5-room units is of course due to the change in lifestyle, and they wanted HDB units to have a more aesthetic feel. If you're looking for pure space and you want the best efficiency in terms of its layout design, I think that this unit might be the right one for you. And over here in the living and dining area, there's no segregation per se in terms of where it's your living and dining, but naturally your dining area will be here because it's right outside the kitchen. Your living area would be here. From the main entrance, you realize there is this space where you can actually do up a bench plus a mid-height kind of cabinetry space for you to put your shoes and socks and your go-to items before you leave home, which I think is perfect, and there's ample space to do that. And of course over here, we already have a 3-seater sofa here with your TV right near the feature wall. So if you have a family of 4 to 5 packs, you can certainly add in a 2-seater sofa here, or if not, you can also use a larger L-shaped sofa that fits into 4 to 6 people over here, which still gives you ample viewing distance from your TV. You have a full 6 panels worth of 3/4 height windows here, which give you very good natural lighting, and you don't have to turn on lights even in the daytime. And because of the 6 panels of window here, you also have the luxury of putting in cabinetry below here to store in a lot of your many items. And in terms of orientation, we are facing the southwest direction, and of course we have those blocks opposite that have already shielded most of the west sun, so you do not get the brunt of the full west sun in the evening. Now of course for the dining area, a current 4-seater has been placed in here, but for looking at the space, you can certainly place in a 6 to 8-seater right here as well. You can also have this area as your mini pantry, you know, from the ceiling to the floor, a mini fridge at the side so you can place in your snacks or some additional electrical appliances right here as well. Coming into the kitchen, the owners have already retained this entrance, which allows you to create an enclosed kitchen. You can either put in a glass sliding door, a bifold door, which would prevent all the fumes from exiting when you're doing your cooking. Even if you don't want to add in the door, you already have a huge ventilation window right here in the yard area. Looking at the kitchen size, I think this is perfect for people who loves to cook. In terms of countertop spaces, you already have it right here on one side where you have your hood, your hob, oven, as well as a sink. On this side, you can add additional countertop space where you can place in more of your electrical appliances, or you can even place in a dishwasher. One more thing that you can do, if not for a countertop space, is actually do up a kitchen island right in the middle because you have so much space. And of course, for the kitchen island wise, it'll be good for you to place in high chairs or even use it as a table for you to prepare your food when it comes to cooking. Moving to the back, you have your yard area plus your common bathroom right here. There is a segregation between your kitchen and yard area, which I think is good. You can place in your wash and dryer right here with your wash tower. Towards the left here, you have your common bathroom, which is good if you are someone that prefers to have a laundry area that has a both wet area and dry area. This is very similar to the WC design that we see behind the yard in a lot of the private condominiums that we see today. So we already have all your sanitary ware being installed for you. You have the sink, you have the WC as well as the shower screen, and of course both the yard and the common bathroom have their individual ventilation windows as well, which is perfect. Now before I show you the bedrooms, let me just touch a little bit on terms of the location of where we are today. Now, Jelapang Road is part of the bigger estate right here in Bukit Panjang, and of course, ever since Bukit Panjang have gotten its own MRT station back in 2015, travelling time from here all the way to the city has been cut by 30%. It also allows you to travel to the Expo and Changi area without the need to transfer. Now, previously, you could only take the LRT to Choa Chu Kang to transfer to the MRT or take a bus directly to Orchard from Bukit Panjang. This has certainly increased the demand within Bukit Panjang due to the improvements in connectivity. We are just 2 LRT stops away from Bukit Panjang MRT station on the downtown line, and I'll share more in terms of the pricing disparity that we have for the units that are closer to Bukit Panjang MRT and as well as where we are here at Jelapang. In terms of food and amenities, the closest one that you can find is Greenridge Shopping Centre, which is actually a 4 to 5 minute walking distance away, where you can have your multiple supermarkets, kopitiam food as well. You could also head down to either Hillion Mall and Bukit Panjang Plaza, which are the 2 major malls that are right beside Bukit Panjang MRT station. And for primary schools within 1 kilometers, we have 5 in total: Beacon Primary School, Greenridge Primary School, West Spring Primary School, West View Primary School, and Zhenghua Primary School. Now for fitness junkies, you can either go to a run at Bukit Panjang Neighbourhood Park or head to the gym at Senja Cashew Community Club, both within 5 to 8 minutes walking distance away. Now next, let's move on to the BB pricing analysis. Now, of course, in terms of the pricing behavior, if you are looking for a HDB flat with at least 3 bedrooms and a large, sizable living and dining area, naturally you have to go towards the 5-room flat or even upwards. 5-room HDB units within 1 kilometer radius of Bukit Panjang MRT station start from 1184 square feet all the way to close to 1400 square feet. And 5-room units that are less than 1200 square feet are completed from 2000 onwards, while units larger than that are completed between 1988 to 1999. Now, in terms of pricing itself, 5-room units that are within a 7 to 9 minute walking distance from Bukit Panjang MRT station are ranging between $808,000 to $988,000, with the building completion dates ranging between 1996 and 2000. For those that are within the Senja LRT vicinity, asking prices are ranging between $750,000 to $1 million, with the building completion dates ranging between 1997 and 2000. For those that are within the Jelapang LRT vicinity, prices are ranging between $580,000 to $750,000, building completion dates ranging between 1997 and 2003. Now, more of the 5-room options here have a remaining lease of 72 to 78 years lease left. If you're looking for a 5-room unit that's within this range and you want to hit a minimum size of 1200 square feet and you want to keep your quantum below the $700,000 range, our unit here, which was completed back in 1999, standing at a size of 1280 square feet, asking at only $688,000. If you want 3 full-size bedrooms with a large living and dining, including your kitchen as well, I think this unit might be the right one for you. Last but not least, let us show you the rest of the bedrooms. The first bedroom that we're going to show you is the biggest of all bedrooms, which is the master bedroom. Because you have this long portrait kind of layout, you can certainly place in a king-size bed, totally no issue. Because they have not used this master room for a while, so they actually have placed in some furniture. If you look at the size of this master bedroom, you can certainly do a lot of things here. If you decide to place your king-size bed here, that area naturally would be an area where you can allocate for more wardrobe spaces. You can easily do up to 5 or even 6 panels of wardrobe space. Towards the back, you have your own ensuite bathroom right here. You have your sink, WC, and of course a shower area just nice for you. Coming to the common bedroom, they have already currently placed in a queen size bed here. It has also space for a king size bed. They also place in plugs on beside the bed where you can place in your side table and some lights as well. They also have included a study desk, which also tells you that this bedroom can be your bedroom come study area. This area is the place where you can place in your wardrobe, but if you don't want to, you can also turn this entire room into play area or entertainment room where you can host. You can place in a projector a screen over here, and this can become your entertainment room where you can host during the festive seasons as well. Moving on to the last common bedroom, they have placed in a built-in wardrobe. So this is how it looks like if you have a built-in wardrobe as well. Now what the owners have placed in is actually a queen-size bed with a single bed at the side. Now this also tells you that you have more than sufficient space to place in just a single king if you want to. You can place in 2 side tables at the side. They also have placed in a study desk as well. So if you work from home, I think this is perfect. So in all, there are 3 total bedrooms. If you have a family of 4, the parents can take the master bedroom. If you have 2 children, they can take 1 room each. If you prefer them to stay together, of course, you can also have a double-decker bed in one of the bedrooms. The last common bedroom can then be your study area where you can place in multiple study desks. Last but not least, this is where the storeroom is, right in the smack of these 2 bedrooms. Of course, this can be an area where you want to place in your bulky item, and if you want to, you can actually do up a louvered door, so you can use this as your helper's room as well for ventilation. Now we've come to the end of this home tour video, and if you are someone looking for a 5-room unit right here in Bukit Panjang and you want to find a unit that at least has 1,200 square feet in terms of space, you also want to keep your quantum below the $700,000 mark, I think this unit might be the right one for you. Now if you have liked what you've seen in this video, do contact us with our contact numbers down below. Do follow us on our social media channels as well on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and of course YouTube. My name is Yong Zhun, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers. Always happy to show you the place. Okay, done. Oh my gosh. Now for units, 5-room unit which has HDB has been building, hey, you know.